Jeju air crash report sparks outrage from victims' families over pilot blame. July 22, 2025, Muin, South Korea. Families of victims from South Korea's deadliest aviation disaster are criticizing an official investigation that attributes the Jeju air crash to pilot error, calling the findings incomplete and unjust. The tragedy, which occurred on December 29, 2024, claimed the lives of 179 of the 181 people aboard Jeju Air Flight 2216. The aircraft was attempting to land at Muin International Airport when it crashed into a concrete barrier after a bird strike. According to the preliminary findings released by South Korea's Aviation and Railway Accident Investigation Board, one of the pilots mistakenly shut down the left engine, which had no known defects, rather than the right engine that had been severely damaged by the bird strike. The engines were analyzed in France earlier this year to determine the extent of the damage. Investigators concluded that this misjudgment played a key role in the crash. However, the report's release has been delayed amid public outcry from the victims' families, who argue that the investigation unfairly singles out the pilots while failing to address systemic and structural issues, especially the presence of the concrete barrier at the end of the runway. The bereaved families seek a fair and transparent investigation into the accident, they said in a joint statement. We urge authorities to hold a press briefing only after a full and careful examination has been completed. Their concerns were echoed by the Jeju Air Pilots Union, which expressed frustration that the report allegedly focused on human error while minimizing other contributing factors. Video footage from the crash showed Flight 2216 attempting a belly landing without landing gear and skidding uncontrollably into the barrier after changing direction in response to the bird strike. In January, South Korea's Transport Ministry responded by pledging to remove concrete barriers at 7 airports, acknowledging safety concerns raised by the crash. The family's fight for accountability continues. In May, they filed a criminal complaint against Jeju Air CEO Kim Lee, accusing him of professional negligence. Mr. Kim is among 24 individuals currently under investigation. While a source close to the investigation told Reuters that the evidence of pilot misjudgment is clear and supported by data, the families and union continue to demand a more holistic and transparent evaluation of what went wrong and who should ultimately be held responsible.